The Youth Justice Program is a multi-country initiative, a multi-YMCA initiative that started because we recognized that there was a significant barrier or significant barriers that young people are facing in Africa. It exists because there is definitely a gap between the access to justice and young people, especially for the most vulnerable and the most at risk.
In Ghana, if you are a youth and you are growing up here, we have so many challenges which is concerning unemployment, because we live in a country where we cannot get employed without knowing other people. Because
of significant economic challenges in Africa, a lot of young people have found themselves out of work. A lot of young people have found themselves out of school. A lot of them resort to crime as a way of survival. So it becomes a survival issue.
They sentenced me 3 years at Senior Correctional Center. It's very challenging, yes. And some of the struggle we face there, separation from family and friends, loss of freedom and autonomy.
The demographic of our inmates at the center, they are all boys, aged between 12 years and a maximum of 21 years. These boys are coming from all over the country. The offenses that bring the boys to the center include drug-related offenses, theft, sexual offenses, manslaughter, murder.
By the time they are coming out, they are scarred. They don't have opportunities outside, within the community.
There are no proper reintegration processes. Who is at the door to welcome the young person?
We work with young people who are at risk of getting into conflict with the law. We work with young people who are in conflict with the law. That means young people already in incarceration. And then we work with post-incarceration young people. That means young people who have been in contact with the law and then they have been released.
The Youth Justice Program, which is spearheaded by the Ghana YMCA, is a very good program. It comes as complementary support to what the justice system itself is doing.
Our encounter with Oscar is rooted in the sustainable partnership we have with the Ghana Prison Service. We have this arrangement of meeting the young person when they are being released from the correctional center.
I remember I met Mr. Samboa and the team, and they discussed with me and they said that, they would take care of my education level today.
We realized that the parents didn't have the means to support Oscar to continue his education. And our team decided for his excellence and brilliance in the examination to also look for school. Oscar gained admission to Accra Technical University. This is the joy of our work.
Oscar, you're good. And you'll be a basa. On fire, I uncle Semnade. Or Pejuma, so, my face or Brennan was my. I don't have a friend in the Biokas of a doctor, and he didn't have my phone so far. Since you will be a bomb pie, say, emblem my. Nay, Uncle Ponso Adam. I be mamma.
We need to give them opportunities, another pathway to de-risk their lives. MacDonald was incarcerated in a facility called the Pasi Ibotson in Bulawayo in Zimbabwe. It's a juvenile facility, so he grew up most of the time within that facility. Here comes the Zimbabwe YMCA, give him a skill, which is about how to manage a business, and then give him a loan.
The story of McDonald Kumbo is an exciting and inspiring story. He received the loan to boost his business.
I was contacted by one of the people that were my staff members at Pesa Ibotsen. They told me there was a program that was going on, that was being run by YMCA, and they wanted me to attend. It was the Youth Justice Entrepreneurship Prototype Training. I think that played a huge role in terms of me getting to realize what it really means to be in business.
He has added in a barber shop. He has also added in a component of repairing and hiring out bicycles.
Now McDonald, at last check when I spoke to him, he had actually 2 employees that were depending on him. So this case is stand up because these are young people who would never have had an opportunity had it not been for youth justice.
The Youth Justice Program is a life transforming program, and aside, right now I'm very proud of myself. I can boldly say that right now I feel hopeful for the future.
The risk of reoffending really went down by more than 75%.
The Ghana YMCA has over 133 years of building sustainable partnership with young people across various communities in our country, Ghana.
In Senegal, they managed to negotiate with the government for a new policy on non-custodial sentencing. If you commit a certain crime, then you will not necessarily be forced to go to prison. You can have a non-custodial sentence. You will find there has been a lot of support from the prisons facilities in those countries.
I would just wish to add that this project should not be taken as lightly. We shouldn't see it as a one-day wonder. We should reinforce it, consolidate it, and make sure that the whole world sees the impact of the Youth Justice Project.
Si yanko pa do di wie yo ska wie no so na ya me adomo so ye den wo edini me mo temperature sa no na mo so me ye dem do so ya asen nti ye da mo ase pa ma ye bia ma ye pa because ni obia na den obeye ni obia na obeye.
YMCA Vision 2030 gives the global community of the YMCA a very good shared common platform. This project is a very important component because it contributes to building the capacity of the YMCAs in Africa for engagement with young people. Let's build this beautiful continent, this globe together. Thank you.